Hey guys, Blackstream X coming at you with a cheesy review. Now, reason why I say cheesy is because what's a rat's favorite food? Cheese. And guess who we have right in front of us today? We are looking at no one but the Beast Wars Rattrap. Now, he is a basic figure, which means that transformation for this guy, yeah, you're going to realize that it's going to be ultra easy. I would say complicated, but that would kind of be stretching the truth a little bit. But he's got an overall easy transformation, much like the transformation of Pterosaur. But we'll get to that in a second. Alright? Just a little brief history on Rattrap here. In the series, he is more like the needed comic relief for the Maximals. Anytime that there was a stressful situation or even a tense situation, we could always rely on Rattrap to give us a smart aleck response. Just some crazy response that would just make us laugh in a second. Granted, he did have a little quarrel with Dinobot all the time because, you know, once a pred, always a pred. Yeah, he didn't like Dinobot very much at the very beginning, but yeah, he kind of grew to a good old chomp of face. As far as other funny things that he would say throughout the series, I don't believe an episode was ever complete without Rattrap formally announcing, we're all gonna die. Alright, well, that's just my little poor excuse for a Rattrap impersonation. I'll just leave that all up to Mr. Scott McNeil, the bearer of the voice itself, which he's a great guy, by the way. But yeah, he was always the comic relief as far as whenever it came down to the needed comic relief. Hate to sound redundant, but yeah. He was also good with his explosives, and not only his explosives, but he was also good when it came down to infiltrating enemy lines. I mean, come on, he's a rat. What other bot would be better than using a rat to sneak in? So, that's just Rattrap in a hairball, I guess. Hairball, I guess that's a good word, yeah. Well, it's a good word now. Getting on to the figure itself. Now, looks good from this view. Granted, you do see that there's a whole bunch of panels, there's a whole bunch of gaps and cracks, and I'm not too crazy about that. But, keeping up with classic definitions of shell formers, yeah, this is basically one of them. Color really isn't all that bad. He's got the grays. I would have liked it if it was actually a darker gray. And as far as the eyes go, you can see that he does have yellow eyes. I'm not too crazy about that. I would have been happier if they were at least black eyes. But, you know, as far as the feet goes, the feet are pretty much the right color there. He does have, going from the gray, it does fade into brown over here, and as far as having a brown tail. But yeah, I mean, that's as far as the color apps go for the beast mode. If you switch them over, you can see that that's where all his inner workings are. You have a I can see your head syndrome, and you have a I devour the robot syndrome. Just from the transformation alone, I mean, if there were a couple more panels that could just like fold over here just to at least give him some kind of a stomach, that would have been great. I would have liked that. It would have been one less complaint, but that's just the overall beast mode. I mean, he does stand pretty decent. He does have 4 feet, but as I said, I'm not too crazy about all these gaps and cracks and no, get him away. Could have done it better. Come on, guys. What are you doing? I guess it is true. We're all gonna die. Alright. Anywho, getting on to the most complicated transformation in the world. I'm telling you, you have seen transformations. I mean, this makes Revenge of the Fallen, Optimus Prime look easy. So, we're going to make an attempt at doing this transformation because I will say this, it has been a while since I've done this transformation. Yeah, it's been a while. So, getting on to the transformation of this guy. What we're going to do is, see him in robot mode right there, right? Well, not really, but alright. His tail right here. Just going to take that and just flip it right on up. And you see how his beast mode feet flip out. You saw his head disappear, and you see his feet come down. Well, guess what? Turn him over, and yeah, see, that was real complicated. Man, I think I broke a sweat doing that transformation. So, just getting on now. It's basically just to the point where we're gonna just straighten everything out. Just take his legs, straighten them out. Take the other leg, straighten that out. Gonna take his arms. Just pop them out. You can see that over here. There's a peg right over here. That's basically where his fist clenches onto when you're transforming him back into beast mode. So just going to take that, take out the other one, and there's the other peg right over there. And here's his fist right there, you know, boom, boom, yeah. Alright, so we have Rattrap here in robot mode. Now, he is a little bit on the top heavy side. Not really so much top heavy, more like back heavy because, I mean, look at that. He has a huge backpack. Which, granted, due to the transformation, they could have done it a little bit better, but it's not bad at all. I mean, I would have liked it if they were able to make the beast mode feet, the rat feet, fold up in there a little bit better. Maybe they would just need to like bulk him up just a little bit more, just make him a little bit fatter, and at least have the feet just fold in there nicely. That would have been a better thing because you can tell that he is entirely not show accurate. Entirely. As far as his robot mode. Yeah, granted he has the same head in robot mode. He does have a lot of the same qualities in robot mode versus the show. But as far as accuracy goes, it's not there. It is completely not there. Not saying that I don't like this figure because I absolutely love him. I mean, hey, it's Rattrap. Who doesn't love Rattrap? Just like who doesn't love Dinobot? Who doesn't love Waspinator? Speaking of which, keep an eye on my reviews because, yeah, those guys are coming up real soon. Anywho, I feel like they could have done a better job. As far as paint applications go, they could go a little bit better. His head, I don't know why it's this ugly silver color. That's one thing that could have been done. Could have made it into a kind of a goldish color. I mean, even if they at least carried on the brown color here into his head, that still would have made things a heck of a lot better, in my opinion. His legs really aren't all that accurate. There's some brown or bronze, whatever color you want to incorporate in there is missing. His head, yeah, it's in the right spot. It could have been a little bit smaller, but still overall a good figure. It's a must-have for any completist, for anybody who enjoys having every showcase character. But I mean, that's just basically him for his robot mode. He does come with a gun, which comes in two parts. Basically, what we're going to do is, if you see, he has a couple bits stored. One right there and another bit stored over here. So what we're going to do is just lift up his arms. And then we're going to just grab this bit. And this other bit right over here, it's kind of a little just because how deep it is in there, it's kind of hard to get out. I mean, you really gotta like stick your nail in there, but I don't have like super long nails. So what I like to do is sometimes it works. I just grab the peg of this gun and I just try to get that in there, which it's yeah, there we go. All right, awesome. Woohoo! All right, let's put you back right on over here, Rattrap. And we have the 2 bits that make up his gun. Not bad. Yeah, as you can see, for this bit, there's a nice little groove section right there, which basically you're going to take this bit, and you can see just by the shape of it itself that it's going to slide in there real nice. Now, overall, this really isn't such a bad gun for Rattrap. It's a pretty neat little gun when it gets put together, but I would have actually liked it if they actually included Rattrap with more than just a gun. Like, I'm talking his explosives. That would have been a nice addition. So, just going to take the gun. You got the peg. Hey, you have a fist with a hole. Peg and hole, you know what to do. Plug it right on in. Boom. Done deal. As far as the articulation for this guy goes, the shoulders, you kind of limited as far as the range, as far as they could go, because you have the huge backpack in the back. So basically just go up and down. They go out to the side like that. You really can't put it all the way back, like I said, because of the beast mode parts. And then as far as his head goes, it is on your standard ball socket joint type deal, so it goes all around. You really don't have much like forward or backwards motion, which is alright, I guess. It could have been better. His legs, they are on the ball joints as well, so they go out and they go up and they go down, but not all the way down because backpack. Knee goes up and down, nothing in the feet, and as far as his elbows do go, they go up and down, and nothing in the wrist. But I mean, I do like this figure. Like I said, it is lacking some paint apps, something that I'm sure any customer has probably done already by just painting him and fixing him. As far as the size comparison goes, now I kind of got tired of bringing out Starscream. You know, me and Starscream were cool. He is part of the inspiration where my YouTube name came from. But I've put Starscream over to the side, let him retire. So we are still going to be bringing out the Classic Seeker mode. Move him over to the side, right over here. And we have Thundercracker. Yes. The other Classic Seeker that I have. As you can see, Thundercracker is almost twice the size of Rattrap. Like I keep on saying, like I said in my last review, not good to base scale on a Decepticon versus a Maximal. You know the story. If you don't, you could go back to my former review, which was I want to say it was a Tarantulas review, where I had mentioned why they are not good to scale next to each other in a display. But anyway, that's just Rattrap in all his ratty glory. I do hope that you enjoyed what you liked, and if you did, please remember to rate it thumbs up. Subscribe. I think that's the button down there somewhere. It's like down there, up here, somewhere. It's somewhere down there. So subscribe. And this has been Blackstream X with another review. Stay tuned till next time, where I'm feeling a little waspy. You guys have a good day.